Hey guys, Frozen Stack here, how are we all doing? And welcome to a Lucium Total War Bolivars DLC install guide. Now, I'm recording this a day before the mod's release, so right now you won't see a file here with Lucium Bolivars where I'm recording this. Now, there will be in the description of this video a link that will take you to the file for Lucium. Now, you can find that file obviously by going to the description of the video, or you'll find it in the files of the Lucium page, or you'll have it here in the announcements of the Lucium Total War official Discord. Now, once that's done, well, the file itself is about 4 gigs. I'll show you now. As you can see, just 4 gigs or 3.81 gigabytes to be exact. Now, just imagine this is the Bolivars area, or the ModDB. Taking a while to load, isn't it? What's it doing? Sorry, so many tabs open as well. Once that's done, see, it'll be obviously about 4 gigabytes. So we'll take probably a little while to download. Take me like 20-30 minutes, I think. So just click download. Once that's done, it will appear in your download section. It can either be probably a WinRAR archive. If it's 7-zip, then I believe it's I don't really know yeah, if it's 7-zip, it will just be like a normal file, folder, I think. So yeah. So obviously you'll have that, which you'll have here. For some reason it does twice for whatever reason. But yeah, anyway, you have it here. Just click Lucium installer, and you can see you have 2 bin files, an application file, and a installer instruction. Probably looks quite overwhelming at first glance, but it's not that overwhelming. Now, obviously the first thing you do is you highlight them and those 3, and then you drag them out, as you can see I've done here. You drag them out into your desktop and just leave it there. And obviously you can read the instructions. There are a few things that I should probably all go over with you as well that you need to be aware of. So obviously click that, that'll run the install. We'll do that in a minute. Also will say select one directory back from the Medieval 2 Total War. So essentially don't click onto the Medieval Total War mods folder because it just won't work. So yeah, it will tell you, obviously, the default for this will be the Steam, which is the most common directory, which is what most people use. It is now what I use, so I originally had the Sega version. I still do have the Sega version, but I use Steam because it's just a lot easier now. So I will tell you the default path for everyone. Let the installer run. It will take about 10 minutes. For me, it took about 10 minutes. So yeah, so that is correct. If you happen to get some errors, like the movie file failed, ignore that. I didn't get that, so but someone else might. You must choose a parent directory of Medieval 2 Total War, not itself. Strange, but it's necessary for this work. Which I'll explain more of that in a moment. I didn't encounter this, but you might encounter that. If you do not have the Lucium 1.0 installed from early 2020 to read. So that's for people who have the old Lucium 1.0, because this installer will overwrite that. Not many people. I don't have the 1.0 anymore. I deleted ages ago. But that's for people for the 1.0 hot seat that is going on the Empire of Europe server. So for those who want to remain in that, don't install. Make sure, as it says here, just change the file name or something like that. So yeah, once that's done, you click onto Lucium installer. This was made by Rennet, and he's put an excellent job into this. Select the launcher to use during the installation. So you have quite a few different languages for those people that are don't speak English like I do. So obviously click OK. And it will come up with click install, and this setup was now ready to begin Lucium install. Now this, in addition to just the Bolivars mod, we also have done a little update to the Europe campaign as well for Lucium 2.5, which is now 2.6, which I'm not too sure. I won't cover the 2.6. There's only minor updates. There's nothing massive, nothing major really, but there's just a few updates, and I'm sure there's a change log where you can read that yourselves. So click install. Alright, this is a little small edit. As you saw, it just went straight to the file. Didn't give me a choice to put the files in. It's because I've already done it before. And the way to fix that is you go to the uninstall button down here for Lucium. You click on that, and it'll just say, do you want to uninstall all components of Lucium? And you click yes. It takes a few seconds, and then it takes about a minute, and then it goes. And that's a way to get rid of the Lucium mod for those people that don't enjoy it. But yeah, for this instance, I did that, and now when I do this, obviously we'll select the language, yep, and it will actually give me a option to browse my files. Now, I have most of my stuff on a D directory, so the only thing I have to do to change this is just that. And it should automatically change my D directory, which is right here. And it's called data for some reason. I don't know why. I probably never renamed it. Now, when you, if you need to browse the file, because this obviously is just set to Steam, and you don't have to really change it apart from obviously what I did. So you can click browse and just go through Steam. And what you do, you don't click on Medieval 2 or Medieval 2 mods. You just click on common, and that's it. If you click on common, it will just automatically go to Medieval 2. Because it just the way I think it's registered to just stick on Medieval 2. So click on common, and it should automatically be there. And when that's done, you can just click. Now, some people obviously will have a problem with Sega. I'm not too 100% sure with Sega. Now, it did say with Sega, it was things. I think what you have to do is click on Sega. And I'm not 100% sure, but in the instructions it said something about just clicking on Sega. So, yeah. So if you have any problems with that, please do let me know. Yeah, it would just all the say this, just yes, because your file was already there. You can click on don't create a start menu. I don't really care. Don't really care what's on my start menu on this day. I need to click install. And once that's done, the mod should be on there. So once that's done, it will appear in your mods folder right here, Lucium Total War. And inside you will see we'll have the Bolivar DLC and the Total War 2.6. Now once you seal this, that means you've done it correctly. And also there's a readme file as well, and just tells you all who's done what, the mod contributors and developers, etc. And the stuff we've used. Now you'll notice there's no bat file. The reason is the bat file, or the batch file, is here. This is we also have a nice little launcher now, so it's very similar to Stainless Steel. It also has a config as well, so that'd be your batch file. So click on that, and as you can see, it is quite inspired by the Ares Total War launcher, and I will actually show you that to compare. As you can see, the two are very similar, and we have taken pretty much inspiration and pretty much used almost the same. Because there's not really much you can change, really, is there? So yeah, it's a nice little just to compare the two. Obviously, in this we've actually changed it so it's actually the white instead of the red. The developer isn't a fan of the lead developer isn't a fan of the red, and it's the red's all right. It stands out, but the white's just a little bit better. But so yes, similar to Ares Total War, you click say 1, and it will take you to the Europe campaign. Or if you click type in 2, it will take you to the Bolivars Revolution. Now if you press 0 straight away, it will just take you immediately to Bolivars, but yeah. I don't really click 0 anyway, but it's a good way to continue your campaign as well. And it also will take a little while just to initialize and all that, and once it's done, it should slowly load up, as you can see. But yes, it's just mean that you have done the installation correctly. I do apologise that this has been 10 minutes. There's quite a bit to go through in this. So yeah. Now I have noticed, I don't know if it has or not. Oh good, I think it has. Yeah. Originally, when it was before, it used to like load up in 1024, but now it's done in 920, which is perfect. So yeah, so this means, so if you got this screen and you can get to the South America's campaign, that means you completed it. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the install guide. I do apologise if it's been fairly long than what you usually used to, but there was quite a bit to fill you in on. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.